I mean, someone's got to catch the Naughton in, and Leona feels really nice doing that. 5 seconds down on the Q gets a lot of mileage against these two melee champs, and you can always use your R to at least trade for Xayah R. It's a big trade up in terms of cooldown. So, gonna be the game plan for Mako and IG. Like how they can attack the backline.
Laners have been chunked. JJ wants to arrive to the party, and being able to find out that Shadow is on the opposite side of the map, they're gonna get the shove in. We'll see how well FPX can survive the dive against
It's a Q flash on the Xayah. Watch it from Jue as good interrupt.
Oh, good interrupt by Jue. Stops Leona right in her tracks. Awesome picks up first blood, and they're even able to trade it back onto 2. 1 kill apiece for Jue and Awesome, and now Shadow has arrived over into the bot lane, and Gala has nowhere else to go. No choice but to just die eventually. And the flash committed by Shadow. Gets the kill. Okay. Is back at it again, trying to make sure that Gala is the one accelerated, not the Xayah. The flash from Mako to guarantee the shield of Daybreak, and FPX know that there's no way out for this Xayah. Gala gets the shutdown.
Yeah, a little bit of bonus goal behind that one as the first blood bounty was sitting on the shoulders of Xayah there, so plus 400 over to Gala. Will be traded out, though, for the Grubs, so a good play by IG, punishing a sum with Xayah, but 3 Grubs going to go over to FPX. Will be traded out for the Dragon, but FPX, not all bad for them.
Definitely not the worst line that could have been played out. FPX still decent gold lead over IG. Nothing to really run away with the game with, as a few hundred, not going to be something that you can just steamroll the game. Now, FPX, as you called it out, 3 Grubs to the name.
I mean, the wave top being lost, Rookie got that all the way in. That's already a little bit of an L for FPX. Of course, playing for a positioning on this as Jue sneaks his way out.
Smite 1 used by FPX. IG trying to see if they can at least get into the pit and smite away one of the last ones so that FPX don't get all 6. Care is just going to proactively use Spirit Rush, turns on the isolated Rookie, gets the flash out, and honestly, really nicely played from FPX, and the Death Charge snags on a flashless Mako, and ensuring that Gala can't do anything to save his support. FPX, all 6 Grubs, and a kill to boot.
Out the 2, so Rookie getting some free time top. That's big for the turret, and IG hasn't given anything else away so far.
No way, Gala, one more auto attack. Oh, he's under the tower, he can't get in range. He's not fast enough.
So what happened to the player cam, man? Oh, it was so close. He thought he had it on the Kaisa. Not quite.
Tries line under the tower. Equalizer pairs right on top of it. Mako gets burned to a crisp, but here comes the power of the Shy on the Ambessa, able to trade one back. Jet throws both of his fists, but forced to flash away. Shadow, wind becomes lightning. Flash lands it right on the Jet, and FPX are suddenly finding themselves 7-3 against IG.
By the Shy, actually, some pretty good stalls coming out.
Oh, back to live. Weaver's Wall. They're still trying to punish a flashless Awesome, and no Feather Storm available in time. Great use of that window. IG able to punish before it just dinked available for Awesome. And now the Shy finds himself in a 1v1 against Care. Gets a flash out over to the Blast Cone and escapes the grasp of the Ambessa. Rest of FPX trying to contest this Rift Herald, but IG are starting to swarm around the river.
They gotta be careful. It is a 2-item Xayah. Still Sunless, though, so if they're able to get that ult out, maybe it's a point where they can dive. TP. Okay, they want it.
Everyone's about to all in. JJ looks for the smite, but it's secured by Shadow. Jue walks up JJ, Death Charge right on top of it as well. They burn him down, but the Shy is trying to cook in the backline, but he's not doing enough. He's forced away. Awesome with the Feather Storm, gets the flash out. Meanwhile, on the left side, Rookie's in trouble, forced to flash away. Good Unraveled Earth, stops carrying his track seismic shock, but the flick is not enough because Sheer puts him on a barbecue skewer spit and roasts him alive. Shadow finds one more into Mako, and Cubby, FPX are up on the board, almost 1,000 gold advantage against IG.
Now they want to fight with the Unraveled Earth kind of front to back. You can see the value that Rookie gets out of it. But again, he's separated from the team, so he can't use that Unraveled Earth and his spells to actually create space for Gala.
Yeah, because even though they have been some strong team fight results, they haven't really blown open the map quite yet, as FPX already forcing the hand. Weaver's Wall gets denied.
Rejected.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, Rookie is completely isolated under this dying tower, and FPX picked themselves up another kill, and now
they have 5.
Finally unlocking the first tier 1 turret for themselves of the game. Rift Herald crashing into the 2nd tier turret, and just as I was saying before, I think I'm ready to be excited about FPX this game. A solid 3,000 gold advantage. One more crash. They might just get the entire inhibitor tower as the Shy is over on the top side trying to trade. Same thing with Gala in the mid lane.
Mid outer will fall. Top inner not going to go down, though. Again, no grubs available for IG, so that free time with the turret's not going to hurt nearly as much as it did. Won't be dying to any turrets anytime soon, but...
Oh, Dredge! Flash prediction on the Dredge line!
He still gets out.
And Gala is able to escape, but it costs both of his summoner spells as well as the killer instinct, but the Shy will die for Gala's sins. You can't even blame him. That was a nasty hook from the FPX support.
Dude, what did Jue eat for breakfast, man? He's been a beast in this game. He's my MVP if this ends up being an FPX win.
Oh,
I mean, it is
this team?
It is when they tried to get out of Group Nirvana. Again, it's Shadow with the plans, but to see Jue playing like this, I teased that we wouldn't see Otacon taken, but they found an early kill. Of course, the Rose's damage dealt in the game factors into what Otacon spawns. Roses end up spawning. It's a lot of experience picked up for FPX. They're going to drop the mid-inner turret, but I think they're going to be happy taking the Otacon. Maybe this whole game just spawns from the fact that the Shy didn't know that 100 CS wasn't a win count anymore in the 1v1. Or maybe the Shy knew this was going to be the draft plan and was like, I don't want to play Rumble, man. Screw that. I want that Bessa game. Come on.
Yeah, so the plan for IG is to, tactfully, gracefully lose game one. Gonna be able to close the game out from this point. It's still only a 2,000, barely 1,000 gold advantage here and there, but the Dragon Soul has been denied from FPX.
Yes, and we'll see if the push can continue. Jue has an angle onto mid, and Awesome looking to go, but Mako.
Shy trying to link up with Mako. Here comes JJ over the wall. Cease and desist. They can't stop it. Awesome gets popped. Gala joins the fight with the killer instinct. Here comes Care off the back of the TP. Trying to spirit rush in. But Rookie, the hero, comes in with the Weaver's Wall. Joins the fight. Sheer tries to equalize it. But the ulti. But can he even find Gala? The burn passive is not enough.
No.
And just like that, we thought that FPX could have had the potential to make an upset happen.
But it's been like that since Doin V. Oh. Sad times.
You bring up a good point, but I'm being very conclusive just based on gold advantages, but IG are already starting to lurk in the shadows and over the blast cone. Awesome. Here comes the Avengers. Look at how they collapse upon them. The Shy's in the back. Gala is firing into their shoulder blades. And wait with the turn on the Gala.
Equalizer.
He spots the stasis, but wait a minute. FPX regroup around their mid laner Care, and maybe they have a chance to reset off of the Spirit Rush. I spoke too soon. Jeja's in trouble. The rest of FPX will not go down without a fight, and the rest of this squad are gonna try to tango and deny Dragon Soul once again as Rookie gets caught up by the 3 talent strike, pops the stasis. Jeja forced to leave, and another flash prediction. Twan does not miss with the Nautilus Qs. FPX still in it.
What a beast from Jue, but I gotta say the fight, that was determined by Sheer's equalizer, the red carpet. He put it on his own team as it melted away IG. Stepping up, eats that win, becomes lightning. No defense that time around to protect him. And Jue, we're gonna miss the bonus one, another fight.
Equalizer throw down again. FPX trying to cook Mako and Gala, but he's getting the frontline treatment this time. He's able to stand behind Mako, and he stands and delivers on the Kaisa. Triple kill for Gala. Care on the run. The Void Seeker flashed by Care, but he has lost 4 of his teammates, and IG are ready to push it in for the base win.
Definitely something big to do in the Xayah. You can fight with that R cooldown on cooldown as it's a long one. Still standing. Bot enter, last one still standing as IG going to make sure that one falls easily. Care going to take care of at least one more wave in the top side. There is 6 grubs for FPX, so actually real chance Ari can stay for more, but Weaver's Wall is going to guarantee this turret falls, and Care going to hit recall. Going to at least be after inhibitor falls, but we'll see if they play defense for mid.
He definitely thought about it, but I think the Baron power is proving a little too overwhelming for FPX to deal with. Dredge line right onto the Shy, and okay, well,
the Shy
that's a freebie. Well, hang on, the action continues. Oh, JJ almost soloing out Shadow. Not sure how that exactly happened, but they turn right onto Rookie. They know that the front line is only up to Mako. Throws out a solar flare, lands it on the 2 members, but a good charm by Care. Finds Rookie. Sheer flashing right on top of Gala. Finds his moment once again. Killer instinct on Awesome. Cannot escape even with the Feather Storm. And the stasis just sets up Sheer to die. Gala is doing it all. Gala is slithing through it all. And he pops the stasis one last time, but cannot survive. Care will finish him off. The only reason FPX are able to defend there is because they were doing a 5 versus 4. As Shadow's in there.
He's ripping
2,500 HP. Equalizer doing a lot of damage, but Jet just secures the Infernal Soul for IG. Care on the retreat. Gala undeterred. Oh, they get flashed on. The death charge is coming in. Gala is CC'd to all hell. Mako's forced to flash away.
Care?
The Shy, it's only on to him. He goes back in. He's got Jet in his back pocket. Look at the Shy. He's slicing and dicing, but it's not enough. FPX survived through it all, but I don't think they have a minion wave. Can they look for the end here?
They were thinking about it. The minions are on their bot Nexus turret. They're going to at least push for a bit. They do have 6 grubs. An absolute cluster of a fight ends up FPX's way as Rookie mounted at the start after the dragon, but Soul was secured for IG.
They're going to look for it.
They got to look for as much as they can. There's no way they can end.
18 seconds on Rookie.
No
They're
way.
protecting the minion wave. They have 6 grubs on their side. If there's an opportunity, it has to be now. They're going to look for it. Shadow taking up the turret aggro. First Nexus tower falls. He survives. They're dodging the turret aggro and balancing it beautifully well. Rookie, can he get in range? Flashing forward. The seismic shove kills one. That's another one. But Care has the auto attack, and it's gone. FPX will take the first game off of IG.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.